Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pulse. Let's start off with a little music tonight. We'll start off with a couple tunes. Everyone hear me okay out there? I guess we had a little bit of technical difficulty. All right, let's get started here. I'll get a couple tunes going. And here we go.
To a room with some lace and paper flowers, back to the gypsy that I was, to the gypsy that I was. And it all comes down to you, where you know does red lightning strike, maybe once, maybe twice. Oh, and it lights up the night, and you see your gypsy. You see your gypsy. To the gypsy that remains, it says freedom with a little fear. I have no fear, have only love. And if I was a child, and the child was enough for me to love, and love to love. She is dancing away from you now. She was just a wish. She was just a wish. And her memory's all that's left for you now. You see your gypsy. Oh, you see your gypsy. Ooh, ah.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to The Pulse. Coming to you from downtown Anderson. That's right, Anderson, Alaska. Not uptown, not midtown, but downtown. All right, let's get things rolling here. First of all, everyone, welcome to the show. Let's get things rolling here. First of all, let me go ahead and, well, I guess I better bring in my co-host here, my trusty sidekick. Let's bring in Tucson Scott. Come on, Scott. Sing it for us. How's your mic?
Can you hear me?
I can now. You gonna sing for us a little bit? Come on.
Gosh.
Come on, just a little bit. A couple words.
I don't know that song.
You do too.
Really?
Absolutely.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Totally do. I know you do. Come on, a little bit, just a hair.
Wow, West. I thought we switched songs up.
I need Sweet Caroline.
No, you're not using that song for me.
All right.
No, you're not going to use that song.
All right, let's fill this panel up right now, shall we? Let me send some invites out there. Let's get them on here. Then I'm going to get the news out real quick. We got, well, you can't live without having, the good old Boogie on.
She's so mean, I don't care. Love her eyes and her wild, wild hair. There you go, buddy.
Boogie, there's yours. Okay, let's get some more invites out here on the air. Oh, wait, we got to get, let me see here, because, you just can't live without another hillbilly, Come on, let's see. Where's he at?
Ooh.
Let's go. We got Indiana on. We're starting off with a good panel tonight.
Good evening, everybody. Rick, how you doing?
I'm
doing good, Boogie. How you doing? Hanging in there.
I see one more here that will just drop in on the panel. I'm just gonna ad lib for this one. Let me go ahead and invite her in, and let's throw her an intro in. We're gonna steal an intro. There you go, Miss Cannon. Are you on with us?
I am on.
Let's give you an intro. How's that?
Oh yeah.
So
We also have in the studio tonight, we also have our executive producer, Miss Susie. I see her in there. She helps out with everything here on the show. So a round of applause for her.
Rick.
Absolutely. Shannon, welcome to the Pulse.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I had a great time. By the way, I'm just going to throw a plug out there for Miss Chrissy. The PB Detective Show, that was a lot of fun. I got to give it. That was thumbs up. You guys did an amazing job putting that together. And it was a kick. I know myself was there. Scott was there. Miss Susie was there. And I pushed it out there pretty good. And I even saw a few more jump on there that I sent invite. And I hope it takes off. I really do, because it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I'd actually like to extend an offer back to you. I also co-host Chit Chat in the Morning with the Old Man. And Friday is Promote Your Podcast Day. And I'd love for you guys to come on and promote your podcast. So.
Absolutely. I have been on the Old Man Show a couple times when I didn't have to work so early in the morning. But yes, I would love to do that. I would love to come on the air.
Okay. Well, that's Friday.
Thank you.
We have an open invitation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let me get some stuff going here. First, I got to get a little bit of news out, because if not, everyone screams at me. They kind of want to know what's going on with the weather around here, which is gets cold. leave it to Nenana. Now, by the way, Shannon, Nenana's about 21 miles from us north. So we're all south of Fairbanks. We're in the hills. We're We're in the bush. We're in the Alaska bush. Let's just put it that way. And so everyone kind of enjoys listening to the weather, see what we're doing. Currently, we are minus 14 out. That is our current at the moment. So we're 14. Our low is minus 15 tonight. Going into tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to have a high of minus 4, low of minus 11. Going to be a few clouds spotting out there, but not much precipitation hitting us. Going into Friday, it's going to be warming up. High of minus 1, a low of minus 4, 10%. Changing into Saturday. Saturday, guess what? Yep, precipitation's coming, and so is our weather, a little bit warmer. Going into Saturday, we have a high of 8, low of minus 20. Snow showers through the day, calling for about 3 inches, which, you know what? It's at 60%, so anything over 50 in the Denali Borough, that just says it's going to. All right, going back into Sunday, we got a low of minus 17 and, or actually a high of minus 17, low of minus 23, and that's when things will start to clear out. So that's your forecast for right now. Guess what? We've dodged it all winter. The panel will agree with me. Wintertime here this has been a blessing, knock on wood. There it is, right on the desk. It has not been too bad. We've only had 1 week that beat us up pretty good. Our lows were sitting right about minus 48 to minus 55, right in there. We had a cold snap come in. It was a little colder for Rick, for Mr. Sasquatch over there.
Cold.
Yeah, you guys hit, I know, down on the river, down on the Nenana, it hit about minus 58 right in there.
Yep. Almost
Yeah,
60 below.
Yeah, it was chilling down pretty good for you guys. Hello, Mr. Seaman. I see Mark just joined us tonight. Thank you for joining. Also, other news I need to get out. Just a big reminder for Denali Borough. The big school board meeting is tomorrow night. Session starts at 7 p.m. at Tri-Valley in Healy. Be there. Support the school board. Let us know what you think out there. You know, it's coming down to the wire for some of the schools. It's very important that you be there and get the information out that you need to get out. Other than that, let's see here. Anything else I need to throw out there?
Yeah, watch out for the polar bears.
Our way.
Well, they're in Wales and they killed 2 people.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nope,
Okay.
It's Alaska State News.
Okay. In other news, also in Alaska right now, I don't know if you guys seen this or not, but the Alaska Railroad
Derailed.
was actually derailed and smacked by an avalanche. Haven't seen that one come through before. So that one happened down in, where was it at? It was
down there, just outside Anchorage, here a little ways.
Yeah.
Girdwood.
Girdwood, there you go. Down on the turn. Yeah, so the Alaska Railroad got shabilly snapped by an avalanche and derailed. No one was hurt, and all was good, but they're going to have a mess to clean up. Okay, now that I've got all that info out there, Scott, you want to give a quick update of what you got there?
Oh, here? Weather?
No, the guy beside you. Come on, doofus. Be on with me.
It's 42 here.
42.
Yeah, and we're just dropping into the low 30s, and Friday it's supposed to possibly be below freezing.
And tell me what they put out. You guys, by the way, everyone, Scott is in Tucson, Arizona, to let you know, those that are new and listening here.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Tucson Scott down there, you know, running around in Speedos and cowboy boots, and, you know,
that's my neighborhood.
All right, Scott, tell me what you got.
I'll tell you, the beer cooler at Circle K is colder than it is outside. So,
what type of weather alert?
For sure. Yeah. No, yeah, we've been getting freeze warnings, but yeah, no,
Did you get a snow alert that came over?
No, it was a freeze. It was just a freeze warning. It was a couple, but it was like weird too, because it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're like, yeah, whatever. like walking around like in a t-shirt outside, and I'm like, it's not gonna
Right.
be freezing. And then I see I look across the street. There's like old blankets on bougainvilleas, and I'm like, oh, are you kidding me?
Save the plants.
Right.
Well, you should feel fortunate because I've been running around outside most of the day, heating up equipment to get it going. My toes are just starting to warm up now.
Ugh.
My feet
How's that
got
fella
cold.
bunch working out, by the way?
I ain't running the fella bunch anymore. I quit working that job.
I know, but I'm still got. It's because we like saying that.
I got to grapple. I got to grapple now.
Oh, now he's grappling fellas.
I grapple. I grab them.
Rick, does your knee hurt?
No, not my knee. My toes. My toes hurt.
I was thinking from slapping it. You know,
not.
When we plays that intro song, I could see you just kind of going and woo. You know,
my fingers
got his spoons going.
My fingers and my toes were cold, so I can't slap the knee tonight. No knee slapping.
Join in anytime. By the way, these guys will roll with you all night. I know you know how Boogie rolls.
Yeah.
Rick and Scott, this is the banter's going to go on. Just to let you know.
I loved it. I had a great time last night. You guys are fantastic.
It's a free skate around here.
I hate to, be the bearer of bad news, but we are a nice, balmy 67 degrees.
I hate you so much right
but
now.
I would trade you. I want turtlenecks and furry boots.
Oh,
furry boots.
Yeah.
Furry boots. You want them Uggs on? Really?
No,
Yeah.
boots.
I want to go to lodges and, He had me wanting to go to Alaska like the next morning,
Well, you'll love it here. It's so wonderful.
It is.
I would love it. I'm telling you.
We're just over 5 hours of daylight now.
I would be a junkie at his I didn't mean to say junkie, but an addict of his skating rink. I would be a regular, I'm telling you.
It would be Brick House on repeat. She'd be skating around backwards, that's right.
Oh yeah, the skate party was awesome. Let's see, I got info from Mark also on there. He's 45 in Hemet, California, and it's currently 32 in Big Bear, my old town. And
they earned it.
Yeah, they earned it. Shannon, I forgot. Where are you at? Where are you located at?
I'm in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
No,
you don't say New Orleans. You say Nolans.
Nolans.
Right. I know. I learned that. You go to Nolans and you know how to talk, because I tell you what, if not, you get Gibbs upside the back of the head.
Yeah, and you might go missing.
Yeah. It's like going to Kentucky. I went to Louisville. Yeah.
You're Nolans. You believe in them voodoo dolls?
It's not like the movies. Everybody comes to know, well, where's Marie Laveau's? And no, it's really not like that at all.
Well,
that's all they have the stores and stuff, they're basically,
down in the French corridor, right?
Little trinkets and stuff. But it's not like that.
Well, when you come up, bring me one of them voodoo dolls. I need one.
I can do that.
What for? I'm kind of worried now.
You don't need to know.
I can just do an all around everything voodoo. So it'll cover everything you need.
Shannon's going to start a new thing on the side. It'll be Boogie Dolls.
No.
Boogie Dolls.
Yeah, send up a Boogie Doll.
Boogie Doll in the dumpster.
It'll be nice. It'll even come with a Keystone Light in its hand.
There we go.
Keystone Light in a dumpster.
It'll be. I'll be sitting here trying to grab a Keystone, and I can't get it. I'm like, who's messing with me? Dang it, Shannon! Stop.
I just need a piece of your hair, Boogie.
Whoa.
That's some serious stuff that goes down. I know I've spent a lot of time in Louisiana, down there in Bayou country, where you kind of get you kind of get lost down in there because then English just kind of goes real south real quick.
Yeah. And then the little French starts coming out. Bon
Oh
ton.
yeah, it's kind of all mumbled together, and before you know it, you got Boomhauer from
Yeah.
Down here,
Kinda.
dang it, boy, just dang it. Woo!
Kind of like
Good time.
we're gonna pass by mom and gonna make groceries for it. Yeah, easy.
See,
Gonna have a good time now. Yeah.
the Boomhauer hour. That's what we.
Yeah.
There's a show for you, the Boomhauer hour.
There you go.
No, that was a great time last. Also, give a plug out for Chrissy for her show. What were we on last night? The Chitty Chat or something? What was the
Chrissy's chat.
Chrissy's
Chat and chill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
chat
was
and chill.
a blast. Me and Scott came out there, and what a great time! What a great time, you guys out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some stuff to. We'll get some stuff to chaw on tonight. That's like
Yeah.
What show do you do there, Shannon?
I co-host the Chit Chat with the Old Man on Wednesdays, and that's at 9 a.m. in the morning. We're kind of a PG clean show.
Kind of like
we
this.
talk about random stuff. I'm the comedy relief. I am the bad girl of the family, so I'm a little
No.
edgy. So I get the horn a lot, but he loves giving me the horn.
Oh, that's too
And
bad.
Chrissy's show, we've turned it into the Podbean Detectives. So we discuss murder cases, solved and unsolved, but we ask more of the why, the motives. And we kind of pick apart the case and give our theories about what we really think happened.
Uh-huh.
So this
Too
Friday,
bad.
we're having one about the Scott Peterson case.
I'm in the woods by then, so too bad I won't be able to listen to it.
Yeah, it was an absolute wonderful time joining the show tonight. It was a lot of fun. It was on the Stephen Avery case. And you know what? There was a lot of interaction with all the guests, and of course, you guys on the panel. You had five people on the panel, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was online, and then multiple, of course, people in the chat alone. And it was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, I'll be pushing and promoting that show. That is a lot of fun.
Thank you.
You know, absolutely. The other thing I was going to throw out there was, wow, I just had a brain fart. I started.
I did have a question for Shannon since you figure out your brain fart.
Yeah, go right in.
Had you ever thought about checking into cases that maybe you thought may have been wrongly convicted? Because I just got done watching this documentary on these two guys that were wrongfully convicted for a murder of a guy who killed himself.
Yeah, we're always looking for new cases and ideas. So if you have anything like that, just insta me, and especially unsolved cases, because we do want to give back to the world. And I'll be starting my own pre-recorded true crime, but mine's going to be basically missing children, unsolved murder cases, and like sex trafficking. I would like to be able to maybe give back a little, because if we could help just one person, I mean,
absolutely,
it would all be worth it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, other big news before Scott kicks me in the shin. From Tucson, he could probably get me. If you notice the changes here on the Pulse, we for 2023 we just updated our logo. So it's going to be different to find out there. Normally, you're seeing the old Anderson sign with the picture on it of Anderson and a bear. So take a peek at it.
Yeah, I've seen it. I like it. Nice logo.
Like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, very clean, right?
Yep.
It was actually custom made by Mr. Tucson Scott himself.
But he didn't have nothing to do today?
Yeah. No. You know, but we're trying to get up with the times a little bit and kind of move on with the show. 2.5 years, I guess we ought to change something. So we're what do you got, Scott? I see you blinking in.
I don't have anything.
I'm
just hanging out.
I know you're awfully quiet tonight. That's kind of scary. What? Say something. What do you
I like being quiet on this show.
On this show, you're never quiet on any
yeah,
level.
because I got all the titles on this show, so I'm just trying.
He doesn't need to say anything. He already wins.
Yeah, I'll go on other people's show and just like blab about random stuff and make crack jokes. On this show, I got to be serious now. I got titles.
No, when have you ever
an admin? I gotta watch Rick constantly.
He has his eye on you.
Like, I mean,
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was somebody that looked like me.
Don't put any Old Spice on. That's gonna go crazy on you.
Oh, he likes that stuff.
I'm okay with Old Spice.
Yeah, see, I just know. The power's gone to his head, Susie says.
Oh, it totally has. I'm
Right.
loving it.
Yeah, you gave him a delete button. Thanks, Brett.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. He's loving it.
The little Golden Arches accent going on. Look at Susie
Over his head, it's not a halo, it's golden arches.
Right. Excuse me, is that a McGriddle? I love McGriddle.
You are banned, sir. We don't like McGriddles around here.
Is that a 6-pack of fries on your side? I can see that. Hey, Susie throws out English letter. Oh, yeah. No, that's me, hon. Susie goes, it's a Whopper. Stop it.
Ed du toilette.
It's a little EDT and EDP. Does anyone know the difference between EDT and EDP? Let's throw that out there. Let's start with Boogie. When it comes to clones, what is the difference between EDT and EDP?
EBP or EVP?
EDT.
And that comes some kind of bug spray?
No, that's DDT. That's your cologne, Rick. We know.
I would love if Raid sold EDTs and EDPs. I think that would be awesome.
I honestly have no idea what either one is. As soon as you said EVP, I thought electronic voice projections.
Right.
I was going to the ghost.
You were already having this in the background going, oh, where's my tin hat?
Yeah. The truth is out there, and we're going to find it out.
Right. We're gonna send you to investigate. We'll call you Keystone Light Man.
Key man.
Are you the gatekeeper?
Yeah.
That was coming somewhere along the way.
I know. Where's Gozer?
Where's Gozer? Okay, so let's talk about. Okay, here's an interesting conversation. Shannon, do you know anything about colognes and women's perfumes? Anything?
Oh,
No, not really.
Not really. Okay.
Not at all. No. Okay. All I know is my brand, and that's it.
What's your brand? Let's hear it.
I like Estee Lauder Beautiful. I've worn it since I was a kid, and I've stuck with it all these years. It works for me.
Okay.
It works with my pheromones, and it seems to. So.
I'm a curve kind of guy.
You're a curve kind of guy?
Yeah, cheap, easy, wonderful. Ladies like it.
Everybody likes it, because cologne and perfume can smell different on every person. So, but your chemistry, your pH balance can taint the perfume. Yeah. But Beautiful by Estee Lauder works for me for sure.
Okay.
I like Hugo, but I can't afford it. Too damn expensive.
It is expensive.
You can get it for about $7 a bottle now.
Such a preppy guy for living in Alaska, going to a boss like that.
Considering what's sitting.
Hey, when I go to the woods, I want to smell good.
All right, Scott, I'm going to go ahead and put it on you right now. Why don't you go ahead and explain EDT and EDP?
Well, there's three officials. There's
yes, there is Elixir.
EDC. Okay. Yeah, Elixir is sort of unofficial.
Right.
So there's EDC, Eau de Cologne. That's the weakest you can get. And the EDT is Eau de Toilette, and that's the normal, right? This is what normal is. And Eau de Parfum is your strong stuff, heavy.
Right.
Is that the stuff that they make from whale poop? Isn't there vomit?
No, it's actually a projection thing, but close.
Yeah, it's just your concentration level. So think of it as this. Think of it as Bud Light, Budweiser, and Bud Ice.
Oh, got you. The terms I understand. Got you.
Basically, you start from the top, saving your tongue, and then when you get down to the bottom, you pretty much just use a tongue depressor, and you call it pine trees and lake water. There you go, Mark.
Like
bass fishermen.
Old Spice, right? Is your cologne? It's fairly light. It's actually not too heavily concentrated, but most everything out there is going to be an EDT. Usually, once they do the EDT and everybody likes the EDT for women and men, then they'll like come out with like, oh, we came out with a new one, and that's actually an interesting term that most people don't know. A flanker. A flanker is like so. Yeah, so when Rick gets tired of Hugo Boss Blue, and he goes to the store and they've got Hugo Boss Intense. That's a flanker of an original, right?
He'll be like rolling around in it, like bear shit.
And I'm saying,
after lacrosse practice, and
after lacrosse practice, take it out of my head now. Playing lacrosse, I mean. He plays the banjo, plays the washboard, and I've never.
You know what I did? I
hanging out, spraying Axe all over himself.
Dolls.
Yeah,
right. You're talking about voodoo dolls. I was like, you get a little sliver of like the tripod. Sticking in a voodoo doll, and then on that certain date, you're like beating the voodoo doll down. You're like, "Go down, my ticket's coming."
Well, there is colognes are huge in the world today. Not like they were. They were in the 80s. They fell off a little bit, and now they're back.
High karate, gotta love high karate.
Oh wow, that's a classic and a half. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Scott, I bet you can tell me what is sitting next to me right now.
Aquavelva.
No.
Aquavelva.
No.
Aspen musk.
No.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I know you've been wearing Eros.
No.
Am I wrong?
Halston.
No, you have been. Oh, okay, Halston. Roller skate. You're roller skating.
All right, man.
It's like
I like Halston.
It's like
there you go.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Studio 54 in a bottle.
Right.
Oh, I need it. I am Boogie Nights.
I need find it it's at Walgreens, and
I'm writing this down.
$8 to $12.
Right.
What is this?
What is it? Z14? Halston Z14.
Halston Z14.
Yeah. Like Marky puts out there, Sex Panther.
60% of the time it works all the time.
Aramis makes a high-end cologne called Devon, and you can get Aramis, of course, at like Walgreens, but they have a high-end one called Devon that you can get at like Bloomingdale's. And my ex used to wear it, and I just, oh God, it smells so good. I would like put it on my pillow, so I could smell it through the night.
Susie out there, I like it. No, Halston is great. It's a great scent. Susie I got her for Christmas. What did I get her? Oh, Black Opium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Good stuff. I'm looking next to me up here in my studio here, and I actually have a what do you call it? An entertainment center in here in the studio, and on top is where I have so many colognes that's where they're sitting. They're actually placed up.
Wow, you have a collection, so it's like
I do.
It's like, how am I gonna attract the ladies tonight?
Well, you know what? It's not even an attractive thing. It is more of a when it comes to colognes and men, yes, it can be a attracting thing, but it can also be just a feel good about yourself thing.
Sure.
Right. Okay. I got that.
Yeah.
I got that.
So are you going to attract them, Boogie, and bring them back to the dumpster?
Well, I mean, I'm taking notes.
That's why he's got high karate.
Yeah.
High karate comes with a high colonic,
I love Boogie.
No hymens around.
Yeah, Susie sells me to the highest bidder. That's exactly right. She's gonna be pimping me on the side.
A little voodoo to the top.
Right. No, I've got quite a collection up there. Over through the years, all the way back from the '80s with Jakar to
Jakar.
Oh
Wow.
yeah,
My grandpa. Jeez.
Dude, you're killing me, Smalls.
What do you think about Jupe?
Okay, well, you just hit the mark on
that.
Jupe. Okay, so Scott is the Jupe king. So go ahead, Shannon. Ask Scott anything you like about Jupe.
Jupe.
What are your thoughts on Jupe?
What? Yeah, it's that takes a certain kind of guy to pull off.
It's kind of like
really does. But if you got high confidence and you could, because it's just sweet and it's like there's like pepper and there's just all this like sweetness to it.
Preferred stock.
It is a heavy hitter. Like you either just act like you were just on top of the game. Like if you're gonna go to a bar with sprayed down with Jupe, you better act like an asshole. Your scent matches that.
Well, if you go to our bar here in Nenana, you'd be fit right in with that stuff.
Right.
I mean, I have quite a bit up there. Scott could probably name what I have. Give me a good shot at it.
I know plenty of the stuff you have.
Go ahead.
You've got your Middle Eastern fragrances. You've got your Latafa Assad and what's the other one? Oh, the one I have it too. Club du Nuit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is? You guys are chicks, man. I love it.
Believe me, I would. You would not say that if you said.
I'm taking notes. I'm not even joking.
From here, I can see actually Legend Spirit. I can see Nautica Voyage.
Nautica Voyage was epic.
Absolutely, still one of the.
It still is epic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's clean and safe and no issues. And honestly, I think majority of all women love Nautica Voyage. Yes. I don't think you'd ever get a complaint about it because it's not offensive and it just smells good.
Plus, it's like if you wear a Nautica t-shirt, like a polo out, and then you bring her home or whatever the case is, and then she sees the cologne sitting there, she's like, "This guy's got class."
He likes those gift sets with toenail clippers.
You have to really watch where you put that stuff too. I mean, you can really hurt yourself.
I was just gonna say, where are we going with this? Don't spray the wrong spots, folks.
Be careful.
Let's see. What else do I have up there, Scott?
I don't know. I'm not really thinking. I know you have Wings. That's one of the ones you've kept around for many years.
Yes.
What else have you gotten?
My dad used to wear Wings. Man.
I see Chaps.
Yeah.
I see on Must.
Chaps. Yeah. There's another classic.
Chaps was good. Yeah. You got some Hilfiger up there?
No, I don't like Tommy Stinkfinger.
Oh man,
it's
I'm striking out,
but I find it too synthetic. Everything they do has too much of a synthetic smell to me. They spend a little less time on their clothes, so
on
I find
purpose.
Yes, money
so
saved.
Could sell them at the counter in the store.
Right.
Yeah,
it has the name.
Yeah, I mean. But yeah, there's I don't know. I got tons of stuff up there. And I rotate through it. It's great stuff. It's fun too.
I could talk about because that's kind of something that just came up. Like, how do you spray a fragrance if you're a man? It's different for a man than it is a woman.
Boogie, you better take notes on this.
Walk through the mist. Walk through the mist.
No, there's actually
straight up and walk through.
No. I'd say the two things you don't want to do.
Right, I'm talking chest.
I wouldn't.
Susie.
I would say that the best way. Actually, I'll start with the don'ts. The don'ts is don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Right.
Yeah. Don't spray it on and rub it in your skin.
Yeah.
Just let it.
Yeah. So you actually kind of ruin it.
Well, I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I would think.
It's
the
not like
easiest thing for somebody, like if you're gonna hand somebody and they normally don't wear it, I would say the easiest way to tell them to do it is left side, right side, like underneath your ear, so at your neck. So 1, 2.
I thought that was for chicks.
In the no.
Misconception.
They do spray there, but so this is where it gets different. One in the middle of the back of the neck for a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that.
I would do
100.
That would go with what Susie said in the chats. Women don't want to taste it, and that is so true.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're kissing your significant other on the neck. It's like, you don't want that. So
right.
See, I was always like a chest.
And then I would.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the last two would be collar left, collar right. So half on shirt, half on skin if it's a clear and it's not going to ruin your shirt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what you want to do. The big difference, I think, I think the biggest difference with ladies is they can pull off spraying in their hair, and it smells fantastic when they do that,
and it projects.
So
absolutely,
and we're not going to do that,
right?
But
hello,
also
welcome
too,
to
that
show.
Keeps it away, right? Like that kind of keeps it away. And I do notice that because every time I talk to a girl about fragrances, that's what she'll say. It's like I just don't like when people wear a lot of it. The first thing that is said,
right?
So,
well, projection's a killer.
Just different.
I mean, and that's where you get into the EDTs and EDPs and the elixirs,
right?
Because you start out light EDTs. If you go into an EDP, it's a little bit stronger. And in between saying that, I'm going to say, hello, Miss Robin in the Hood. I saw you jump in, and I saw. Let's see here. Oh yeah, hey, how are you today? It's a projection thing. It's a wear time. It's a projection. There's actually a lot that goes into it. Those guys that just kind of spray it on and roll all over in it it can be offensive. How many times have you walked in a store or gotten an elevator with someone that is just like buried to where you're coughing at it and looking for it?
Oh, man. Yeah, and I've dealt with old ladies who smell like fucking mothballs, and they're like, "No, it's patchouli."
Ew, nobody wants to smell like their great grandpa.
And I hate
Pardon
that
my language for that.
I hate that this scent has this history, but Chanel No. 5. So many older ladies will overspray it, but it smells wonderful. It's a great scent if you wore it light. If you overspray something like that, it's like literally gagging. And I noticed that with
what was the other one?
Ladies,
Chantilly.
Older ladies.
Oversprayed. Definitely used to get oversprayed. Was Chantilly. Big time.
Chantilly.
Vanilla Sky. Vanilla Sky. Vanilla Fields.
No, the other one.
Yeah. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
White Diamonds.
White Diamonds. A little
bit.
You'll catch that. You could walk through generally a department store and someone has that on because it just about knocks you over.
Yeah, like 4 or 5. If you're in J.C. Penney's in 1994, you're about gassed out.
Right. That's why I stayed
The
at
best perfume that I've ever smelled in my life, and they don't make it anymore, and I would wear it, is Ladies Armani. It was the best smelling thing, but I can't get it anymore. I don't know why they discontinued it, but it was fantastic.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot
just
that
called
goes-
Ladies.
Called Ladies Armani, like Armani for men. It was just called Ladies Armani.
Huh.
Oh, it's expensive, but it lasted like forever. So
yeah,
so good.
I'm a fan of what they do.
Yeah,
I own one. I know.
Yeah, a one. That's it. Just one.
I own. Well, like she said, it's not like they're cheap.
No. and most the biggest thing is most of those upper colognes and perfumes are generally an end game.
Mm-hmm.
And they're an end game for certain situations. So it doesn't take a whole lot to get a collection together.
Yeah, and only a little dab would do you.
You're right. Absolutely.
Right.
But it's important to wear, cologne perfumes. You have the burst that hits you. You need to have a dry down because the smells change within minutes. When you first get a burst of the spray out, it usually comes out very strong. It'll start with totally different notes than when it dries down. And so it's kind of one of those things that, you play with on the way through. And that's how you can judge how much you can. Go ahead, Scott.
Top, middle, base. So when you spray, it's the top. About 45 minutes to an hour later, that's the middle, and then the base is like when you hit like hours, right? Like over 2 hours.
Top notes, middle notes, and base notes in colognes and perfumes. Yeah. It's amazing the changes, the transitions they make, and of course the difference in heat, in element, in weather. All change everything on the way through. So. All right. Well, now that we got colognes out of the way, any other?
My bathroom smells like a Russian bathhouse right now.
You need poop.
I'm over here smelling. No. I am like, which does? Well. No, I know the poopery. I know all about the poopery. I'm talking about the colognes, lady.
You're in there. Come on now. Colognes right now.
I am.
We just gave Bucky a cologne class and he's checking them out.
I'm not even joking. I'm just in there doing it. I got notes. I'm going to Kelch's. Well, Kelch's ain't around no more, but up Walgreens tomorrow.
There you go. Hey, here we go.
Get me some Agua Velva. Get it right.
Yes, the lines are open, Miss Robin. You're welcome to join in if you like.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the new hot list that's out that you would never think. Let's talk about Cremo. Scott?
Oh, yeah.
The colognes that'll shock
Walmart.
You. Yeah, and Walgreens.
Buy them at Walmart. They're $16 on Amazon. They're usually about $20 everywhere else. Yeah, they're great. What would be the number one? It would be Spice and Black Vanilla. I like that one.
Right.
It's good.
Absolutely.
And then I have one other one, but the Spice and Black Vanilla is wonderful. Actually, I think it's the best thing that they have.
It is. You know who's sneaking
in? Nice wintertime
right?
Thing. You wearing when it's a little cold and you're outside, going to the bar.
Robin, you better sing your intro song. Come on, Robin.
Hello.
We can hear you just fine.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
No.
Oh, jeez. You didn't know you were on the air? Hey, guess what, Robin? You're on the air.
It's the first time I use these things.
Here we go. Okay, shall we start with things?
Yeah.
What? Let's go, Robin. What are things? Tell us what you're using.
My ears.
Well, I hope so. Everyone, please welcome Miss Robin in the Hood to the show. She's actually Midtown Anderson. She's not
She's
quite
got some
uptown.
things.
I'm not even in Anderson.
Yeah,
nah.
no, you're like 4 streets over.
Hello,
Midtown.
Miss Robin.
Yeah, I'm downtown.
I'm 2, 3, 2.
Three
Who's
streets.
counting?
Yeah, close. Yeah, 2 streets. Somewhere
You're in
in
the neighborhood.
Oh, gosh.
there. We're in the neighborhood.
Just in the neighborhood.
Well, you
Tell
can
us about
still-
these things. Are they covering your ears or are they inside your ears?
Yeah, they make my ears sweat.
They make your ears sweat.
Oh, so you've got headphones on.
Duh.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a prize. Oh, what the prize is, Johnny?
Get a free toaster oven with that one.
I was thinking a hot dog cooker.
And a bowl of soup.
I'll take it.
No, you know, I tried using these on the flights
Yeah.
to Colorado and from Colorado and in between,
Yeah.
and it just did not work. And I'm like, oh, the hell that we're going down. So who needs to know?
So what kind of headphones are they? Do they say anything on them? Do they say like Delta or Alaska Airlines?
No, I
Hope they don't say West because you didn't go anywhere if you.
no, I bought these.
You bought these?
Yeah.
What do they say on them? What brand are they?
I can't remember. OCD.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we got to Seattle.
Yeah. Well, at least you got out of Seattle. A lot of people got stuck in Seattle.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you.
Anyways, moving on. Yeah.
Moving on.
These headphones are awesome.
Yeah. I sound wonderful in them, don't I?
Can you smell him through your ears?
That's a new one.
No, but I'm washing them.
You're
washing his ears with my
oh God, here it comes. Right? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bigger than a bread box? Sounds like.
So
all right.
hey,
yes.
How do I sound good?
Do you sound good?
Great.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right on.
Yeah. You sound real good. Yeah.
Before I bought these, people tend to buy the most expensive, the best.
Did you with your Alaska Airlines card?
No.
I was going to start tagging on it, but I missed out on that one. Did you get them at Costco?
No.
Okay.
Walmart. Did you have them on sale at Walmart?
Well, close.
Fred Meyer.
Dollar General.
Yeah,
Fred Meyer. Okay. For those that don't know what a Fred Meyer is, that is a Kroger store. Basically, like Fry's.
Fred Meyer's Kroger.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what
I went to one in Portland. Yeah.
Did
Are
you?
you still taking notes there, Boogie?
No, I'm good.
Who's on?
He's still in the bathroom sniffing cologne.
Yeah. I smell like a freaking.
Trying all sorts of stuff out, ain't you, Boogie?
Yeah. My nose is screwed, man. It's never gonna get this smell out of here.
It's hard to get that that dumpster smell out of there.
Right, right. It's bad enough.
Hey, Hondo.
Hey, yeah.
Hondo, who we got on?
Who do we got on? Let's see. We currently have Tucson Scott on. We have Boogie Nights on. We have Ninana Rick. We have Miss New Orleans Shannon. And we have you.
Woohoo!
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Let's go. Let's give a round of applause, boss man, for the whole panel.
7 rolls 11.
All right.
7 roll 11.
7 roll 11. Wow.
Can you start? Can you start referring to me as admin Scott?
Yeah. A little bit of power went right to his head.
Wow.
We can't do that.
He's like,
your ears.
He's like, I don't know. It's like having
like Dalton
Napoleon in Arizona.
From Roadhouse. Dalton from Roadhouse. He's like, look, you guys listen to me.
Admin Scott just muted himself.
Oh.
I said what I said.
He turned the power on himself.
He used the force.
I'll show you guys. Click.
But I'm in charge around here. Click.
Just ask me. Yeah, I'm in charge around here. He put him side down. Exactly right.
Oh, man.
Wow, this is a real special group tonight, I must admit. I saw Linda sneak in earlier, but she kind of bounced back out. She was probably chasing garlic down. Well, I talked to her about
garlic?
That. Yeah, she was eating cloves of garlic, which Scott totally missed it the other night.
Love garlic.
By the clove?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like indigestion? Is that what she was going with? Well,
sure.
I've got this horrible indigestion, so I read that eating cloves of garlic might just make it go away. So that's what I've been doing. But my breath has just been horrible. And I just can't figure out why.
So I tied it on a few bits of tacos.
Yeah.
Steamed it down a little bit.
No, God love her.
Oh, yeah. No, I love it.
So where's this gal over at?
She's in Europe. Yeah.
Across the pond.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I won't even ask what the temperature is.
Where, here? You missed the opening news? How could you?
I did.
You slacking. You slacking.
Yeah. It happens.
It's currently minus 14 out. So we're having a heat wave. Our low is minus 15 tonight. Oh, welcome to the show. So, all right, let's get back to it. Wow, even I lost my train of thought now. Talk about being...
Get Dalton back in here. He might
just got Robin.
Since he knows what's going on.
I got
Roundhouse.
Check with your admin. He might know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Scott.
What?
What?
We got a new caller. Well, I was gonna go ahead and invite you, but you kind of disappeared on me. That was quick. He's kind of
if you do have an issue, Rick, you can submit a ticket.
Hello, Scott.
you want all complaints in writing?
Right.
Yeah.
There's a box outside my office door.
Yeah, we have a suggestion box for that. Just don't pull the pin until you're ready to walk away.
Hi. Hi, everyone. How are you?
Hello, good evening. How are you tonight? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for inviting me. I'm wonderful to see everyone after a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Where you at?
I'm pretty well. Do you remember me? Who am I? Just I've been every time in your pod bin. Do you remember me? My name is Praveen.
Yes, I do, Praveen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Praveen.
Praveen's back.
Yeah, Praveen's back.
No,
Yeah, you
no. Some reasons the Podbean has been blocked me. I don't know what the reason behind that. I'm
right.
using my friend's mobile. I using my friend's mobile. I don't have any access with my mobile.
Oh
I'm
wow.
missing very much for you guys.
You know what? We've actually been talking a lot and wondering how you were doing. It's actually come up for all those that are show. This is our friend Praveen from way across. He's in India, and
Yeah,
he's been a part of our show. Watch this. Okay, it's currently 7:33 here in Alaska. Watch the human watch clock here, the walking clock. Scott, what time is it in India right now?
at 10.
10, 10:03 a.m.
10:03
tomorrow.
See, Praveen, you remember Scott can pick it out.
We are talking to the future.
Right.
Yeah.
It's 10:03 a.m. The following day,
Hey,
January.
Praveen, just a heads up. One thing you can do with your mobile phone is you can set yourself up a new email address and then re-download.
Yeah, I re-download it. I re-download 2 times, and I've been with different mails, but it's showing that you don't have any access. Yeah, account has been denied due to some harassments or something. The Podbean management.
Oh, they've been
I've
blocking
never
you.
done an harassment, but I don't know. I don't know what happened to the Podbean. I think one of my brothers used my file.
I would uninstall,
And
restart,
Uninstall.
Anyways,
get a new email.
Praveen,
Yeah.
I love hearing from you.
And I know, Praveen, you're probably working right now too, aren't you?
He just muted.
Oh, did he? Okay, yeah, he's probably at work right now. Yeah. All right, for everyone on the show, that is Praveen from India, and he's been a member of the show for well over 2 years, coming in and out. It's good to hear from him. I'm glad he's doing okay.
I did recognize his voice, to be honest.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I hit it right away. I knew exactly.
No. Oh,
I did. Yeah.
Up his call ended, so I would imagine he's at work right now. He
works while we sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
And we work while he sleeps, so
right.
I mean, that's
exactly. The last time I remember he was working he was working at a pizza place, right? Wasn't he working in a pizza place? Yeah, making pizzas there in India.
Hey, Hondo.
Hey, what?
If you got a little bit of time this weekend, go get us a pizza.
I just had pizza tonight. I'm good. You're going to be in Healy, aren't you? Yeah, nice. Good try. She's trying to get me to go get. Yeah, that's what Susan said. We had pizza tonight. Trying to turn me into an Uber driver. That don't work well around here. By the way, you guys are all lucky enough to have Uber, and let's see here. What else do you have?
Lyft,
Uber Eats, DoorDash.
Yeah,
right.
all the above.
Sunlight,
curbside,
right.
Everything.
So you guys have that there?
No, we have a thing called Neighbors.
Yeah.
Neighbors.
Hey,
call a neighbor and say,
I'm buried in. Will you go get me a pizza, please?
Right.
So you don't have cabs and stuff like that there?
Yeah. No, we do. Yeah, that's exactly. Rick just said it. Since we call town, going to town is going to Fairbanks. Fairbanks is about 90 minutes from us here in India.
Oh. Since you're up there, grab a pizza for me, will you?
That's exactly right.
Oh, gotcha.
Or
is there a Wendy's there?
Oh
is
yeah,
they
got that. They got that garbage, but
nice.
Yeah, that's part of what the community does around here. People call in parts.
Yeah,
you ask a friend, they'll pick them up for you.
Yeah. If you want something, someone usually on our Facebook sites, people will post, "Hey, heading to town. Anyone need anything?" Generally, they'll pick up. If you got
that is awesome.
Town, You want snacks, you want this, you want that.
See, that's what a community is.
Right.
A real community.
Yeah.
Whether you like a jerk or not, if they need
something, it'll still happen.
Yeah. You're not gonna sit down and do the whole I love you, you love me, but don't die, here you go.
No.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yep.
You will never see someone on the side of the road stranded without help here in Alaska.
And I'm the same way, even around here. I see people pass by. I've been in that situation where I didn't have what I needed. And it was like down and out or whatever the case may be. I'm like, wow, like 98 people just passed me. And then.
Well, there's been a few times going to town. We've stopped and picked up a few people there. The guy that lives on top of Skinny Dick's there, he's standing out there. People drove right by him. We stopped, picked him up.
Oh, he's
took him to town.
always out there, dude.
And the old man down at the bottom of the hill, same
People
way.
are wondering what Skinny Dick's is.
Skinny Dick.
That sounds very good.
Awesome place.
He's standing on top of Skinny Dick's. Nobody knows what.
It's a bar. It's a
The
bar.
mushroom dicks.
Skinny Dick's halfway in. It's actually a bar in between, basically.
Fairbanks and Nenana.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So it's a tweener. It's about 25 miles outside of Nenana, going north towards Fairbanks.
And most of the time, the people that need rides in town stand out there during the winter.
That's a
nice, Susie.
Oh yeah, that's it.
In between.
Poker in the back.
Poker in the back. Yeah. All right.
That's
kind of town.
I saw Susie just posted. I remember this. She got a flat tire one night, and it was 40 below, and someone actually stopped and changed her tire on her truck for her.
That's
and 40 to below.
Good Samaritan.
On, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's what we do for people around here.
Absolutely.
I like
even
that.
If I've even stopped when people are sitting alongside the road, asking them if they need help, and they're on their cell phone talking to somebody.
Right.
You know, they're fine.
Right. Absolutely. Hello,
yeah,
Robert.
But you don't.
Show.
There's Robert.
You never know if they're okay.
Yeah, he's here.
What up, short pants?
It's
How you doing?
It's
a totally different lifestyle here. Absolutely.
Down there in America, you're kind of afraid to stop and ask if they need help. Because
right.
Yeah.
You know,
do you have a lot of policemen that patrol your area? I mean, how does that?
No, we have 8 troopers here, and we have one that carries about a 220-mile stretch.
Okay. Wow.
And then if they need somebody, because
Robert.
we lost one here in Nenana, he went somewhere else, and they haven't replaced him yet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So
they got to come out of Fairbanks.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Robin.
Hey.
Wow.
Now we got that straight.
Hearing that voice coming through a podcast is just like
What's her theme song? Jeez.
What the hell, y'all?
What's that, Robin?
What's her theme song? It's right here. Those who know it really know it. There you go, Robin. The big finish.
Hey.
What did you ask, Robin?
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Oh, no, Robin.
Buzzkilled her.
I'm on a short bus there, hon.
That we can always follow up with.
That's all, folks.
I'm sorry, Shannon. You hit us on an off night here.
No, that's a perfect night.
This is normal. This is normal. What are you talking about?
We have Jimmy in the house, man.
Jimmy.
Let me get old Jimmy on the air here.
Shannon in the house.
Man?
Captain Jimmy, what up, brother?
Nothing. Man, I was
Hi,
the
Jimmy.
wildest podcast
Hey,
show
Captain.
I've ever been in. I tell you, this guy was spitting such bullshit. I was like, dude, do you even listen to yourself? How do you believe the bullshit that comes out of your mouth? I mean, damn.
He writes it down.
I'm like,
and
I have
reads
never
it.
heard such sheeple in my life.
Who? What?
I got it. I think I know where it's coming from.
CNN.
Shannon, you probably do too.
What?
So there's this guy. I'm not gonna say his name
No.
for obvious reasons, but like, this dude was ranting on and how taxes doesn't help the country. Like, taxes is bullshit, and how it doesn't help the country, and how taxpayers that pay taxes that go to helping people get like government assistance, and how that's not real. I'm like, how is it not real? That's a real thing. You get taxed.
Absolutely.
That I mean, this guy kept ranting on how, oh, it's a made up tax. We don't need to do. I'm like, okay, well, you're on government assistance. You just said, how do you think you're getting that money, buddy? That's not coming out of your ass, is it? It's like, it's coming out of
I got an idea who
wallet.
you're talking about.
We all
it's like, I was like, dude, it's coming out of my wallet. It's coming out of your wallet. It's coming out of everybody's wallet. You know, everybody's being a contributor. So for you to sit there and say that taxes is not real, or that this government tax is bullshit, it's fucking insane. And then he goes on to saying that, oh, our country doesn't need a taxes. I'm like, I'm sorry, but how do you think our country protects itself from foreign invaders?
Yeah, don't quit your day job. Millions of Americans depends on you, Captain.
They depend on us, right?
Yeah.
They depend on us. Look at Susie. I work so he can sit on his ass and get free money. Yeah.
Right. And then this dude goes off. This dude was going off saying, he goes, oh, I have so many businesses. I'm in the music industry. I'm in this industry. And I also work at a slaughterhouse and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. So I take it you don't pay taxes. You're evading taxes then? Since you said you believe in taxes?
Right. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing sure in life but death and taxes.
Yeah. Good evening, Robert. How are you, brother?
Oh, and then it gets better. He says that marriage isn't real either. I was like, the fuck you mean marriage isn't real? Of course it's real.
It isn't real.
And I know this guy.
I have a feeling you do. He's a floater. He's a bouncer.
I have a feeling I know this person as well.
He is. He is. He bounces. He changes. He's probably, I don't know, probably blacked 21 times on this show here. So
I asked him. I asked him. So you own all these businesses. Now I'm curious. Do you have a college degree? He's like, well, what does that have to do with anything? A lot, actually. So do you have a college degree? So I went to college and stuff. Okay, well, so did I. But do you have a degree? So well, no, I don't have a degree. I'm like, okay. So how do you understand how to run a business if you don't have a degree or have knowledge on how to run a business? Do you have knowledge how to run a business? He refused to answer my question.
Yeah,
I do want to interject on that. You do not
But I
need
will
to have a college degree to know how to
I
run a
will
business.
say this though. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I know people who don't have college degrees that successfully run
that
a
are
business.
very successful. Very successful in life.
But you know, their life is through trial and error first before they get successful. This dude just like straight up says, I started
so is a college degree person.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Dr. Jed, is it?
You know.
Oh, Dr. Jed. Jeez.
Come on, man. He was on the CIA, FBI.
I don't know. He's the only one I know that gets blocked all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
I was on the CIA, FBA, CRAP.
He says he's a gynecologist. I don't know.
Yeah, that floats around
He's
too.
on that AARP too.
Yeah.
And a CPA.
Right.
Oh, God.
Been an officer of the law. Just ask him. You knew where I was going, Shannon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the king.
He's kind of a stalker too, on top of it.
Yeah.
I love you, Shannon. You're the love of my life. And I'm like,
And then, no, well, this guy was like ranting on. He was like, I have the free will. I can do whatever the hell I want. And I was like, no, you can't. There's limitations to what everybody can do. I can't just openly walk into a fucking public place and shoot someone and get away with it. I cannot.
I mean,
there's consequences to your action. I'm not going to.
I was going to say, you're not going to. You can do whatever you want, but
those are the brilliance ones.
It's not going to work out.
You could do whatever you want. It's just not.
So ask Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's just.
I don't know.
Ask Jeffrey Dahmer how that worked out.
He comes up with the strangest stories. He said he removed a prosthetic leg out of a horse's vagina. It's like, yes, that's what he said, and I'm like,
no, I don't even listen to him. I don't let him on the air.
It's crazy
anymore because it just. There's certain attraction. Well, he was trying to get on the show earlier.
I think this guy does it to get her aroused. I think he gets turned on by frustrating people. He's like a sadist.
Oh, absolutely.
I swear.
Yeah. Hey, Robert, you on the air with us? Robert.
What's up, Robert?
There you are. Can you hear me now?
Oh, Robert.
Yeah.
Robert knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I tried to give some. Robert, did you find anything about those pellet logs?
No, I haven't had a chance to get to Wilco. I've been working all week.
Pellet logs. We're back to that.
Yeah, marked out.
We're back to that. Like you can just you can participate in the conversation or not. I mean, but no, I haven't. I haven't had the opportunity to.
Okay, all right. I'm just checking with you.
But I did want to tell Captain that guy's just a parasite trying to convince himself that he's a decent member of society.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just proved to him within 5 seconds of getting him to answer questions how much of a piece of shit he really is to society.
Yeah. It happens all the time.
Yep.
I was like, wow, dude. So I told him, I asked him, I don't understand. How do you say you own multiple business, you work at a slaughterhouse, but yet you said you're on food stamps and government help? How are you getting away with that?
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
It happens everywhere. You always got someone. There's always going to be someone.
Yeah, but eventually they get caught. The government keeps it.
Absolutely.
People don't realize how much the government keeps on with the governmental help.
Yeah.
Especially on Podbean, we're watched all the time. So.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I castrated a bull once.
No. Did you eat them? Mountain oysters?
Thanks for
there
the
you go.
No, it was part. It was part of learning the ropes at a hay baler job.
Yeah.
It was like I had
what
to
does
do
baling
it,
hay have to do with castrating
bull balls?
It was the owner's bull. It was the owner's bull.
Sounds like a shitty afternoon.
Would never eat that. That's disgusting.
I would have.
I have recently.
I've had all kinds.
Have
of
you ever had
oysters?
mountain oysters?
Yes.
Mountain oysters. That's gross.
Yeah. So if you have yourself some fun, it's going to be in a lot of the beef bubbles.
Yeah.
They'll be what's called
I'll eat cow. I eat cow intestines practically almost every other day. I would not touch Rocky Mountain oysters. No, sir.
Oh God!
What the hell is that?
You never had cow intestines?
Some nasty stuff, man.
Now Robin sneaks in.
It's actually called tripas in Spanish.
What the hell is that?
Literally, it's cow intestines. You can cook it you can eat it 3 different ways. You can cook it. You can cook it where it's almost like a raw style. Or you could practically almost eat it raw the way they cook it. So it's rare, and then you got medium, and then you got well done with the intestines.
Nah.
When you have it well done, it's really crispy.
No, I don't believe you.
But it's actually delicious. It's actually really good.
Buggy, you'd know about that.
Ball tartare.
Ball tartare. Yeah.
Ball tartare.
No, we've never used.
I mean, we do have Alabama Rick on. Rick, tell us all about that.
Yeah, I mean, let's go. I mean, it's your bratwurst. They come
I'm not
from pig
Texas.
intestines.
Not from Texas. I know.
I love bratwurst. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's bovine.
Hey,
they got
Jim,
plenty of Rocky Mountain oysters, though.
Right. Jimmy, since I got you on the air, you ain't been washed away, right? You're still doing all right down there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. All we see is news about, you guys getting slammed by storms and upside down and bass backwards down there. So I figured I'd ask. See
We
if you
haven't got hit
put
by
it
storms
away.
in quite a while, actually.
Really? It's actually dried up there and moved to California.
Oh,
California.
I'm not in California.
I know where you're at. I know exactly where you're at. I said they moved. The storms moved to California.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hey, the people of California were complaining that they were too thirsty and it was too drought. Asking you shall receive. They got the rain they wanted.
Right.
They just never specified how much they wanted.
Hey,
yes.
Did anyone here locally, right here, feel that earthquake?
The 4.7 that hit Anchorage? No.
Yes.
I didn't.
Did you?
Good old Alaska.
No.
Hondo.
No, I didn't. I don't roll out of bed unless it's over 6.1. I grew up.
You sound like my ex-wife.
Fault in Big Bear
My
Lake.
ex-wife.
And Mark can attest to this, who's on the air also, who I see on here. If it didn't roll over 6, yeah, you didn't even roll out of bed. It was like, that's a short one.
No,
Bye, Robert.
because I
like a
read
massage
about
in the
it,
back.
and I have family in Anchorage.
Yeah.
And said, yeah, 4.7.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
It was 4.7. Yeah. Now, when you grow up in California, especially if you grow up on the San Andreas Fault, let me tell you, nothing's.
Love that video game.
Yeah, you get used to it. You don't even roll out of bed unless it's over like 5.8 to 6, 6 or higher. Yeah, that's what Mark just put. 6.
That kind of reminds me of that movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin, or not 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, where
what's that? What's a virgin?
Where he's got his girl all pregnant, and they're in California, and there's an earthquake, and he's like, "Oh, earthquake! Grab the bong!" Leaves his pregnant old lady in the house, runs outside with the bong.
Yeah. Well, California.
That's just funny.
You got to grab what's important.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was a norm for us growing up. Earthquakes were normal. You want to get me scared? Get me around with them tornadoes. I'm sorry. I will take an earthquake any time of the day. I know when an earthquake happens. Well, I know when an earthquake happens, my shit is still going to be right there. You get a tornado coming in.
A little bit rattled.
Yeah, you get one of them tornadoes. Your crap is 6 counties over.
Yeah, it's scary.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't not too long ago. It was last year, actually.
I'm sorry.
We had a tornado touchdown, and it was about a mile away from my house, and I still felt it and heard it. It sounded like a freight train, like a freight train.
I don't doubt
that is exactly what they sound like.
The scariest sound I've ever heard.
Ooh,
yeah.
My house shook. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it was a mile away, my house was still vibrating.
Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Where did it come in at? Did it come in around Galveston? Was it inland or did it come off the coast?
No, it was inland. It was inland. So like, it was pretty. I gotta admit, it was pretty. It shook me a little. It freaked me out because like where it touched down, it went through. That was like it was practically a new subdivision on that side. It was just it was built not too long ago, and it just went through the neighborhood and tore up like a good amount of homes, and then it just went straight up and disappeared. It was freaky.
That's bad. Mark, by the way, I see.
But my doghouse,
go ahead.
My doghouse that was in the back. It's a big steel kennel. There's big steel kennels. I have one in the back for my big dog.
Right.
Literally, that tornado, all that wind pressure and all that, even though it was a mile away, lifted up my dog's kennel and shot it over the fence.
Wow. Yeah. No, thanks.
through it like
Tornadoes don't mix. Matter of fact, I know where Mark's at. Mark's in Hemet, and I saw you post. What was it, a week ago or so? The rain that was coming down. That was brutal, man. I was figuring you were heading for your boat. I mean, they're getting hammered in California with rain. There's two things in California that are happening. One, they ran out of U-Hauls, and two, they got more rain than they know what to do with.
No shit, they run out of U-Hauls? Wow.
Again, for the third, matter of fact, they have the top U-Haul one rentals in the U.S. again for the third year in a row.
Doesn't surprise me. You know what? All those California, I've been noticing there's a shitload of Californians moving to Texas, and it gets fucking annoying because like they're not used to Texas driving. I'm like, move for the love of God, drive.
Well, you guys just bumped your speed limits on the outskirt highways to 85.
Really?
Yeah.
75. Oh, actually, it depends.
No, there's some 85.
Yeah, it depends where you're at because some of them are 85, and some of them went from 65 to 75.
Okay. Yeah, standard norm there, everything but inner city's always been 55. Of course, it never changed. But outside of city limits is now 65 and 75 and 85.
Wow.
Now.
I can't imagine being allowed to go 85.
That's even
like legally.
Than the Autobahn used to be in Germany.
Oh,
which
the
had
Autobahn
no
is
speed
still
limit.
unlimited. Yeah, it's still that way.
Oh, wow.
And it still
All
has
right.
less accidents than any of them.
We're on the subject of weather and all.
Yeah.
They put down a polar bear.
Yes. That was actually brought up by Rick. Yeah. Did you see where it was at, Robin?
Wales.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right up there where my son used to work.
Right. Yeah. Wales, Alaska. And it mauled 2 people.
Killed 2 people.
Killed 2 people.
Yeah, I heard they're very, very aggressive.
Adult
It was
and
a mother and
juvenile.
her child, wasn't it?
Yep.
And you know, these people that never been to Alaska, read about Alaska, it does happen.
Oh, absolutely. I bet you guys. Okay, let me ask you this, Boogie. All right, let's go to Shannon. Let me actually ask Shannon. Do you know what the number 1 animal in Alaska is that kills people here?
Oh.
Me.
Oh.
I believe that.
And the number 1 animal, oh, God.
I have an idea.
A snake?
No.
We don't have
no.
snakes in Alaska.
It's a moose.
It is the moose.
Moose, really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they are scary.
Moose are wild.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like fighting a Volkswagen with eyes. I mean,
I've told this story before, man. It's scary.
Drunken moose.
Yeah.
No,
just moose. Period.
What was that
what?
show? What was that
They're
show?
so big. I'm
I
actually
loved that
impressed because they're so
show.
big and thick that they move
And it
so
was set in Alaska. It was a comedy.
Which one?
God, it was years ago.
Northern Exposure.
That's it. Northern Exposure. I used to love that show.
Northern Exposure. I thought you were going to throw out like 30 Days a Night or something.
No. Northern Exposure.
It was a great 30 Days a Night was a great comedy.
Well,
yeah, the vampire movie.
Right. For you people that never seen Alaskan moose, picture a Clydesdale horse. That's how big an Alaskan moose
Wow.
is.
It's good eating though, right?
Yes, they are. They're very good eating. That's.
Can you hunt them?
Yes, we do.
Absolutely.
Is there a limit?
1 per person. It's a harvest ticket.
And we have big families.
Yeah.
What caliber of weapon? I mean,
can you use an AR?
300 Winchester, 308.
270, 7 mil. It just depends on what you got. Odd 6.
I got a 308.
Okay.
308.
Can you use an AR-15 100?
No, yeah, but
AR
223. No.
Rifles.
Yeah.
If you hit the moose
That
right
would
with a
be fair.
223, you can kill it, but
You don't want to piss it off.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Bring a 22. It's just like squirreling.
Hunt moose and squirrel.
No, matter of fact, our
No, I think
normal
they're gonna piss it off during that.
45-70 odd
a lot
yeah.
of people have a lot of misconception
All right,
about
guys.
bear in Alaska. About everyone that goes out into the bush here does carries a sidearm with them.
Good.
And I gotta tell you, you have to have a large bore. We
I
don't
carry a 41 mag with me when I go in the bushes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 50 cals, 454 Casuls,
44 mag,
44 mags. That's about your minimum right there. That's about where you want to stay. And our
So a
poor
357 wouldn't even do a.
No, it'll bounce.
It'll piss the moose off.
You'll piss the moose off.
Piss a bear off. Yeah. You want a caliber starting with 41 mag, go on up.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. Yeah.
41 mag is the smallest you want to carry in the woods on your hip, unless you carry 9mm or something like that, just to go fishing, to shoot the fish.
Yeah, that's
along with my dynamite.
Right. We carry very heavy arms here in Alaska. Like I said, normal carry is usually a 44 and up. Standard for sidearm here.
Yeah.
Carrying all the way up to 50 cal. So if you hit a bear with a 357, you're gonna piss it off. And if you take a headshot with a 357, all you're gonna get is a glance.
Wow.
Damn.
It's just gonna bounce. It's gonna ricochet. And you will have nothing but a pissed off bear by the time you're done. And then we have those travelers that come up, our lovely vacationers that carry around bear spray.
All that is
we call that seasoning here in Alaska.
Oh, I got a good one for this one. The guy that's over there in the brown building behind the shop.
Yeah,
he was carrying some bear spray to spray a dog. He sprayed himself 3 times with it.
Wow.
That's because he sprayed it into the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Ow! Why do my eyes burn? And he did it 3 times in a row.
Oh, no.
3 times he's done that.
We see our lowland travelers come up to Alaska and they got their nice cans of bear spray on. And we just look at them like,
that's putting it nicely there.
Yeah, I was putting it nice, and we say, yeah, you're just seasoning yourself up. That's all you're doing.
Do you remember the bear bells they had for sale years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
Dinner bells.
Yeah,
we call them dinner bells. Yeah, just take this big old cowbell with you. Because that's gonna scare them.
That's what they sold. They sold a lot of those bear bells.
Yeah.
Isn't it true you should just walk up to a bear's cub and cuddle it?
No.
Yeah, right.
I'm joking.
Number one thing that you do if you see a cub is you go the other direction and you go as fast as you can.
And that's what I've heard is that if you're anywhere near the cub, the mama has already stalked around behind you.
Absolutely. And you are done. Yeah.
So.
We have hikers that like to fight for their backpacks. That's a real good one.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they'll get a bear chasing them because they smell the food. They want the backpack. Give them the backpack.
Yeah.
Don't hang on to the backpack and then pull out your seasoning and spray it.
Aren't you supposed to run in like zigzag motions if a bear is actually chasing you?
No, zigzagging is for alligators.
You're supposed to fall down and curl up like a little baby. That's what they say, but don't ever do that.
No.
You see a bear, you move
you
your
will
ass.
be bear scat by the end of the night.
Really? So what are you supposed to do if a bear chases you? Go up a tree?
No.
You hope you live.
Okay, here's the difference between our bears.
You shoot your friend in the leg and you can run away faster.
No, he's absolutely right.
Yeah. You just
run faster than the bear. I have to run faster than you.
Sam, didn't two of you go into the woods?
No.
But that's exactly right. That's how it rolls here.
That's why you carry a 9mm with you.
Yeah,
missing in Alaska.
Yeah. I don't have to run out. I don't have to outrun that bear. I just got to outrun you.
That's why you carry the small caliber pistol with you too.
Here, honey, have a little honey.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Honey the Pooh.
You know, down in the lower 48, most bears climb trees, right? They want you to climb trees. Here, they don't climb trees. You know what they do? They just
knock
push
them down.
Oh.
Just knock them down. Yeah.
Crawl
They're
up a
big
tree.
fucking
Those
bears,
guys,
man.
Yeah, we're just gonna push them over.
They're after that sap.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's actually a lot of things here that you have to remember that generally, if you're in Alaska, there's some sort of animal that wants to kill you. That's how you.
And whoever you meet is not your friend.
Well, when
Okay, so tell me this: do a lot of people go missing in Alaska?
There's a lot of misconceptions though, because there's a lot of lost people that are found, and they are incorporated into missing people. Okay. If you actually look up, it always says that. Oh yeah, bear is good, by the way. Very yummy.
I can't wait.
Yeah. We enjoy berry bears. There are certain seasons that you eat a bear and certain seasons that you don't. We have berry bears and we have fishy bears. So you always eat berry bear.
Berry bear.
I think I would like fishy bears.
Would you? Oh, it's horrid.
I think so because I like. Do they taste like fish?
Absolutely.
Well, one would be carnivore, the other one would be vegetarian. So yeah, one would have sweeter meat, kind of like that's why deer are so good, because they basically eat juniper berries.
Right.
Right.
It's two different types of black bears.
Right. Big ones and bigger ones.
And the one hanging on your wall. It's the one hanging on your wall that counts.
Right. Venison. Excellent. Also, what we have here that we hunt a lot of is caribou.
What's that taste like?
Oh, that's really good.
Oh my God! It's like deer.
Yeah. It's less gamey than deer, and
makes sense. They're bigger.
It's an excellent. I mean, much better.
Real.
I've had
lean meat instead of fatty.
Everything we have here is very lean meat, including certain times of year you get real thin. You know, our meat here, the stuff that comes off the hoof moose, is very lean. When you make sausage, you usually do a mix. Pork fat, generally. You know, there's all sorts of different ways. Reindeer sausage. We eat a lot of reindeer sausage here.
Santa's pissed.
He's recycling.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, I gotta get off here.
All righty, Robin.
All right, Miss Robin.
Have a good night, Robin.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Have a nice weekend.
Absolutely.
All right. The middle of the week.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I'll send you out. All right, everyone. That was Miss Robin of the Hood. She's lives here actually in Anderson, in our little town of Anderson, and one of the locals here. Grew up here, been here since the day she was born. So,
gotta love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
It was what is our population here? I think our last count was just under 140 in our village.
I thought, at one point you said it was 162.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. I think we're at 140, roughly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to move there.
Oh, it's great.
So is it basically kind of considered off-grid, or do they have a lot of off-grid places there?
Believe it or not, our little town of 140 people has a full-size school that will hold up to 600 students. We also
but there's only 140 people there.
I understand that. But we also have a post office here, and we have one of the few areas that has a Department of Motor Vehicles here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
like if you come single, it'd be kind of hard to like the dating scene, huh?
For here, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to go to town for that.
Yeah, you gotta go to Fairbanks for that.
Well, I'm used to dating myself anyway, so.
Yes, Mark, you do. You and Michelle both need to come up here and check it out.
I almost had a 3-way the other day.
What?
I know.
How
right?
did you do that in the dumpster?
I know. There was just I was just missing the other 2 people.
Oh, is funny. You still always have that left and right hand. I'm just kidding.
What was he talking about?
I love it.
That's last night. Don't want to go there. You know who's been awfully quiet? We probably haven't on him enough.
Your admin,
the boss.
The boss.
The admin. Scott.
I'm here.
Cooler.
I'm here. I've been listening the whole time. You guys
Dalton.
are behaving. I'm very.
You're acting like an adult tonight, Scott.
What's up, mijo?
Oh my gosh.
Your children.
No, you guys are talking about eating food, and I'm like, man, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
I know. I just went to the
Yes.
fridge. I'm hungry too.
He's like, man, where's the burgers?
I'm like, there's not a venison burger in my fridge right now. Like, there's no reindeer sausage here.
Oh, Boogie just opened one.
I thought I muted. My bad.
I would love to open up a nail salon in Anderson, Alaska.
Isn't prostitution illegal?
Tons of money.
I got this.
I bet I'd make a ton of money.
You probably would. I bet you it would bring people from Cantwell.
I have 200 to 300 customers monthly. I really think.
Oh, I know you would.
Yeah.
Out of 140 people, you got
300. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to make money. I don't want to work. Restaurant sounds like a hell of a lot of work. I want to use $4 or $5 worth of supplies to make like $50.
Right.
Like
that's a lot of overhead.
There's a good
maybe it's Maybelline.
So opening a restaurant would be pretty good there, huh? I would think.
Ice cream parlor.
Ice cream parlor would do awesome.
I would do ice cream parlor there.
Yeah. I think if you did an ice cream parlor, people would come around for it, even in winter. I know I would.
Yeah.
You know, maybe baked goods and ice cream. I mean, I would.
No fine dining. You don't think that would go over well? Kind of like a lodge style, like big fireplace in the center.
Sure, they've got one.
Chairs.
That would be called Clear Sky.
Yeah, they've
Lodge.
got.
And
Clear
In and
Sky.
Out, double all the way, brother, with some animal.
I love the In and Out burger. Oh, good.
If we had an In and Out here, it would make tons of money.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Just a little of the old In and Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to get the supplies there and have fun with that franchise situation.
I think that's what I was thinking. I mean, you think about it, normal franchises here are just normal fast food joints. Sonic, Taco Bell, Wendy's. What else do I think?
KFC,
A&W. Yeah.
They're in the
You
same
guys have
building.
A&W?
Yeah.
They're all in the same building. It's truck stop, right?
Did you say Sonic? You have Sonic?
Yeah, we have Sonic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 Arby's.
Okay.
Yeah.
A&W and KFC are in the same building on Airport Road.
Yeah. McDonald's. Of course, there ain't no city in the world that doesn't have a McDonald's.
Right.
Yeah.
We got more McDonald's.
What about the nightlife there? I mean, is it like you have? You said that there were lodges. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
DJs.
Yeah.
Tables. What about like the pool scene? Playing pool.
Lots of pool here.
Oh, really? I love pool. I would like it there then.
Yes, lots of pool.
You'd love it up here.
Out of the 140 people, I bet you like 50 of them are better than either you or I, because that's all they have to do.
Yeah. And yes, we do town dances here.
Oh, I like that.
So
4th
awesome.
of July is a blast.
I love that.
The 4th of July parade, we have 2 parades. We have one in Healy, which is 30 miles down one way, and then Nenana 21 miles down the other way. And it's just like the good old, it's like going into Mayberry, you know, and having a 4th of July parade all the way down to EMS and fire coming down in the parade, throwing candy out to kids. I mean, just cool stuff, you know.
Well, so you don't have Uber there. I don't drive at all, and I haven't driven in 30 years because of I had a real bad accident, and my car was stolen when I moved to New Orleans, and then parking in the quarter was like $20 a day. So I just never got a car because transportation was so easy here.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on getting one because of a certain reason. So I would actually have a hard time getting around there since there's no Uber, huh?
It would be a little tough. If you're in Fairbanks, absolutely not.
Okay.
If you're in the bigger cities, Fairbanks, Anchorage, even Juneau out on the island, there are Ubers everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, you have, matter of fact, even in Fairbanks, they have Uber Eats and Diner Dash and whatever it is. And basically, yeah, they have FTD Transit. They have, I mean, you're not going to get stranded.
How far away are you guys from there?
Fairbanks, we are about 90 minutes.
That's
roughly. Yeah.
70. There's 75 miles total from Fairbanks to Anderson.
Yeah.
Nenana's 54.
5. Yeah.
55, 54.
Yeah.
And we're 300 miles away from Anchorage.
Mm-hmm.
And
closest big city would be Fairbanks to us. Yep. Going the other direction would be Wasilla. Going the other direction, once you hit Wasilla, it starts turning into the city scene pretty good. Mm-hmm. And our cities are not real cities. I mean, it's not like, popping into downtown LA or anything.
Right.
I mean, I think the if Fairbanks, I think the last, I can't remember. I think it was like 65,000. And you got to think about it. First of all, Alaska is how many times bigger than Texas? I don't know, 3 times, something like that.
And Alaska is like the size of Texas, Hawaii, Michigan, and
something else. Anyway,
yeah, some other state
Alaska's
they threw
huge,
into it,
right?
Yeah.
Our census is still, for the whole state, it's only like 600,000 people.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
I thought Canada sucked.
What was your town? How was your town named Anderson?
It was actually named after a gentleman named Anderson, and he subdivided and built it here in 1966.
Really? Because I know some Andersons that actually live in that area. I was just wondering if it's the same Anderson. Is it maybe a Jack Anderson?
Honestly, I can't remember.
Because I know some Andersons that they live in Alaska.
I'm a little fuzzy on
I can just Google it real quick. I mean, that's not really that.
But
they're only.
Yeah. I have been here going on in Anderson itself, going on, I think this is my 7th year in Anderson itself. And before that, I was in Nenana. So, yeah.
Boogie's neck of the woods.
Yeah. No, my neck of the
Anderson.
Woods. Rick's neck of the woods.
I live in Nenana.
Yeah.
So does Boogie.
Yeah.
No,
what?
Boogie don't live here.
No.
Boogie lives in Indiana.
We don't have no dumpsters in Nenana.
Anderson is named after Arthur Anderson, one of 7 homesteaders. Excuse
me. Because they've got a dad named Arthur Anderson. Oh, man.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Probably the same people. They're very, very wealthy. Yeah.
So,
do you regret moving there?
None whatsoever.
You
Go
love
ahead,
it.
Boogie, with your social studies lesson.
Okay.
Anderson is named after Arthur Anderson, one of several homesteaders who settled in the area in the late 1950s. In 1959, Anderson divided his homestead into house lots and sold most of its lots to civilian workers from Clear Air Force Station, a ballistic missile early warning system station completed in 1961.
Correct. It's never been completed, by the way.
Yeah.
They're still working on it right now.
Yeah, we actually have, it's actually a space station now.
Wow.
Air Force Space Station is what they call it. Or
Space Force?
Space Force. There you go. It's currently the highest air defense in the world.
Wow.
So
it takes the act of God to get on that base too.
Without a base pass, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it takes forever to get
why were you
last time I was there?
Why were you trying to get on there?
I was delivering equipment down there.
Oh.
You got to call a day ahead, find somebody to sponsor you. Once you find a sponsor, then they got to get out to the gate to prove you're their sponsor. You get a pass, then they babysit you everywhere you go to that base.
Oh yeah,
you know, they watch you like a hawk.
Well, I mean,
absolutely.
When I was hauling equipment in there and out of, I had to do that several times.
Were you allowed to be armed yourself?
No,
absolutely not.
I didn't figure.
No.
Yeah.
See, that's
they
bullshit.
actually search your vehicle. You got to open the hood, open your doors.
Yeah.
They look in your vehicle.
Yeah. No, we've actually got some. I mean, our Air Force bases are quite extensive here. We got J Bear down in Anchorage, and then of course we have Eielson Air Force Base out of North Pole, which is just outside, about 10 minutes outside of Fairbanks.
And that has the longest runway in the world.
Yeah.
There's no aliens ever. We've never made any weird space
for fashion models.
You got that right.
If I'm ever walking down that
on all the time.
Yeah, I mean it's
doing the catwalk. They're doing the catwalk. The
right.
longest catwalk in
the catwalk.
Right. if you want to see the F-35s, guess where they're at? They're here in Alaska.
and shoot you.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had guns pulled on me before because we got on the wrong road.
Yeah.
When we were by ourselves, there's two of us. We're out there delivering equipment, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, SPs stopped us, pulled guns on us.
What's an SP?
Climb out of our vehicle. Security
police.
Like MP, SP.
Yeah.
Same thing. They're security police.
Yeah.
And they don't mess around. They got M16s flying right in your face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, we
don't know who they're dealing with
all the time in our side by sides and our 4-wheelers and our snow machines. We run the gates. You know.
So fun.
Yeah. Oh,
they do
it's
say
like
that
X-Files,
they have the
man.
lowest
X-Files
heart disease in the world in Alaska.
What's that?
It's because of the weather.
Yeah, they say it's the lowest heart disease in the world.
It's the weather.
Alaska.
Yeah.
There's pollution. There's next to zero pollution for the most part, air pollution.
Yeah. I mean,
that's why breathing heart disease.
Well, you got to think about it. We have a lot of subsistence livers, subsistence living people here in Alaska that live off the land. Let me see here.
Like the Eskimos or the Inuits, is there what you call them?
Yeah.
Inuits. Because their diet is like basically whale fat, and they said they have the lowest for the Eskimos of any people anywhere.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
They're out on the coast and everything. Those Eskimos live in those villages on the coast.
Right.
And they actually have power in their places. They get fuel shipped to them in the summertime on the rivers,
Yep.
And out there, that's how they get their fuels. They have generators to run their power. They have water plants. They have everything, all the amenities, like a regular small town. So,
does that upset you?
No. And then there's places
okay, cool, awesome.
Don't have power.
Yeah.
Don't have water.
Right. Those are called dry cabins.
Yeah.
Because I am thinking about, after I get my settlement, I'm thinking about where I would like to live. And
Alaska.
I'm scouting out a few places.
Zombies.
Sounds wonderful there.
It really is.
Zombies won't happen.
Come up during the summer and take a look around. You're in a wonderful spot. It's nice
Absolutely.
down here.
Yeah, spend your time, wander around.
Wow,
absolutely
awesome.
do that. I brought Scott. When was the first time you came up? Was it 2 years ago?
It was October of 21.
Of 21 was his first trip up here. And Scott got the shock factor when he came up here. Of wow.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal there. Like if you ever watch any
so what held
reality TV shows, I always
what held you back from just like being like, screw it, selling everything I own and going?
Nothing yet.
Yeah. No, it's just, because that's a thing you got to do. you got to
right. It takes a little bit of work, but
effort. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't move up here due to the fact it's too far to drive. Like the Californians, they only go a couple states over.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, you just sell everything you own, maybe keep a storage unit, maybe a little pod or whatever the case.
Right.
And go. And that's me of all people.
That's kind of how you would. I've got kids here.
Oh, okay. You see, so I don't.
I have to make sure things are in line. But yeah, no, I've thought like, that's an obtainable thing. And once you go there, you realize it's like visiting like it really is. You're visiting someplace that is just different. It's a different part of our planet.
Right.
It does not feel.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
and that's what I'll say is the thing that's going to blow you away the most is you're just going to be on a road somewhere, just driving down a road, and you're just going to kind of look around and you're going to go, wow, I've definitely never been in anything like this before.
Yeah.
One of the nicest
if something happens,
Alaska,
I will die.
Nicest thing about Alaska is during the summertime, we get 24-hour sunshine.
I just want to ask that. And then you got 24 hours of darkness.
No. We get down to 3 hours and some odd minutes in the wintertime for darkness.
Yeah.
That's all we have is sunshine for 3 hours and some odd minutes.
Hey, I need to break in for a minute here, guys. We're going to get timed out here in a minute. Do you want me to go ahead and reboot another show here?
Reboot.
Wait
a minute. Ask the admin.
Yep.
Ask the boss.
Ask the boss.
Yeah. Give him admin status.
I received your request and it has been approved.
All right, everyone that is on the air right now. I see quite a few of you on the air. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down, and I'm going to go ahead and pop up another show. So go ahead and rejoin me. It's just going to take me a minute or so to get this rolling. Thank you all for joining. If you don't return, please come back again. Throwing some impromptu shows out along with our standard show, which is Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Alaska time. Please be with us. I enjoy having you all here. It's good time. All right. I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down. With that, this is Denali Brett, and I'm heading out. And let's go ahead and reboot to part 2. Thank you, guys. Talk to you here in a few.
Until next time, entertain your own dang self.
Thank you, Shannon.
Wow.
All right, moving on. Here we go. All right, see you in a few, people.